Okay then, so what I'm going to do in this video is set up or customize the Darshan form for a Darshan event with Swamiji. So if we come down here to, where is forms? There is forms, and then if we go to Gravity Forms, which is the plugin, and then go to this Darshan registration, there's a few things we can do. We'll go through each of these shortly, but if you want to edit or customize the actual form, for example, this one, so obviously you might want to change the date on there. So it won't be Tuesday the 26th of April 2016. Maybe you say, I don't know, Monday, the 12th of April 2020, because obviously we're in a different day. You can change this or remove that one. It's up to you. Whenever you're happy with what's in here, you just press update, okay? And if you want them to if you want users to be forced to fill in the field, you click this required tab here, okay? Now, all of these are customizable. So if you're not running a specific time, then you could delete this by clicking the X. All of these checkboxes and things over here are, you can drag and drop options in here. I don't know, maybe you want to grab a bit of information of people, say, tell us if you have any needs, and then when you see the form, that will come up in it, okay? So you don't have to stick to the ones, and you can even drag them and drop them so they're in a different order. It's completely up to you. I'm going to get rid of that because I don't actually need that one. Oops, get rid of it. Okay, yeah. So the fields to look at are standard fields and advanced fields, and you'll have, like, if you want someone's phone number, you just drag that over there. And we'd have to set that one to international, actually, because otherwise it'll be an American format, and that will ask for people's phone number. So really all you have to do to customize the form is drag and drop these elements over here into the form, and then check how it looks on the web page itself, okay? So let's just say, for example, people are coming at different times. There's several different ways you could do that. So if I wanted to do something like a drop down, so this is probably the most useful. So I'm going to say which Darshan will you attend, okay? And then I'm going to say, like, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and then I'm going to do one from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and then if I don't need a third one, I can get rid of that. And if I want to force people to fill that in, I just press required, okay? Press update. Now you can preview the form, like here, by clicking on that, and it will build it for you, so you'll get a general idea of what it might look like. Now obviously this will look different when you put it onto the actual page, but it'll give you a good idea of the different fields you've put in, and if you're happy with how it looks, okay? So obviously what you'll need to do is go down each of these and translate them if you're using a different language. So for example, spiritual name, you just change that into whatever spiritual name is in Spanish, German, French, whatever your native language is. Make everything fit your event. So if you've got, let's say, 2 events like we had up here, like a multiple time event, then put a field in. I think really it's more about dragging and dropping elements and playing with them and seeing how it looks when you click preview. So that's the best way to find out, how this will look when you embed it on an actual page. So I can't really go through every single eventuality here in terms of what's possible. There's an awful lot possible with these forms, but I think it's more about just doing a form that you can build yourself, test, and manage going forward. So you might need to, after a bit of testing, let's say you send it to a couple of people, they give you feedback to say, actually what I needed to know was about parking, or something you hadn't thought of, but the feedback you get will allow you to add more fields in, okay? So that would be my tip for building a Darshan form. what you really have to do is go into Forms. Forms is the item that you click here. Go into Darshan registration, edit all of these text fields, select menus, checkboxes, remove the ones you don't need, add other ones, or translate the text according to your language, and then obviously press update. Okay, so that's it. That's how you build a Darshan form or edit the one that's in the actual website itself using Gravity Forms.